Hey, it's Fabian, and this video is about how you stand out in a crowded market space like online marketing, trading, or any red ocean out there where the competition is really high. And why am I qualified to tell you something about how to stand out if you look at my YouTube channel and see that I just have some followers, not many views on my channel. So why am I qualified to tell you anything about this? I need to go back some years ago when I worked with a company, and this company was owned by Europe's most successful sales trainer. And we had a marketer. He was really great. He still is really great. And he is building 8 to 9 figure businesses or brands behind the business. So this is what I can tell you, because these are all the things that we have done in the old company, and I was looking very closely what he was doing and how he was able to build 8 to 9 figure businesses. And I can spot the things now, what Alex Hormozy is doing, or what Sam Owens has done, or Charlie Morgan is doing. Even though they don't telling you the things, they are doing the same things that we have done within our old company. And how it's really possible to scale a brand up to 8 to 9 figures. And if you look from the really zoom out on a macro level, you can spot the things that Apple, so Steve Jobs was doing the same things, Tesla with Elon Musk is doing the same things. So you spot the same patterns all over the place. And this is why I am qualified to tell you something, how you really stand out in a crowded market space. And this is something nobody else is telling you out there. I think there are just a few people who have figured out really how to do this. And one guy who really built this business for our old company and also built the other brands, he really figured out how to do this. And now I have a client. I'm doing the same things with her. So she is really in a market space. Everyone is the same. And if you watch Alex Hormozy, he tells the same things as well. Nearly everyone looks the same, do the same things, and no one really stands out. And how do you do this? This is a crucial thing. And Sam Owens taught this also in his last products that he launched with YouTube. So you really have to create your own world. But how you do this? And most creators think they need to ask the market and build their brand around this. And this is kind of true, but this is just half of the truth. The other truth is really to figure out who are you and how are you perceived already from the market. This question nobody asks. So everyone is asking, so what does the market want? And how do you deliver the product that the market wants? But nobody asks, okay, how am I perceived from my market today, and how can I leverage this? And this is the crucial thing here. You need to figure out what the market or anybody thinks about you. And this is your starting point, how you really grow your brand and everything around it. So you have to figure out what are you standing for and what is the overlap between you and the market. And then you can build the brand around it. So you communicate in one specific way that you are really congruent with what your market wants. But this is just one step within building a really great company and standing out. So you need to know what the market sees in you, what character traits are they valued, and what they really want of you. So, for example, do they want to have you as a leader, or do they want you to have as someone who is in contrast to everything in the market? You need to have to figure this out. How to do this is by asking them with a survey. And then most of the people don't, screw it up there because they don't drill deeper in the needs of the humans, what they really need. And they just think if a person tells you, yeah, for example, in the online marketing space, they need more leads, and then that's it. No, this is not the case. You need to drill deeper. Why do they need the leads? Because their business isn't running well, so the sales team isn't trained well, they are not able to convert leads, inbound leads, and if they are able to convert leads, then it's most likely that the products are not updated, not good enough, they don't have the testimonials to really solve the problem. So it's much more deeper. And what they really want is a business that runs on their own. They don't have to chase leads, they don't have to chase customers, they don't really want to care about the latest tactics on the market. But you need to know this much more deeper. And for my client in her space, it's really about the market is flooded with problems. So everyone is telling the audience, yeah, you have this problem, this problem, this problem, and they all approach the problems from hundreds of angles and situations that they really experience. But nobody goes one step further and really tells the market how do they solve the problem. And you really need to look at this from a macro perspective, from the bird's eye view, 30,000 foot view. What does the market really needs? What does they want? And then you can figure out, okay, what is everyone else telling? And how can I be different with my perspective and how the market wants me to see how I do progress, how I be different. And this is how you create your own world and with your own values, with your own perspective. And if you watch Steve Jobs very closely, this is what he has done on a very high level, but he was really unaware of this. But he was really the best example how to do this. He approached the market and saying, computers doesn't really look good. They doesn't feel nice. It's not very nice to have a computer actually. So how do we do it differently? How do we package it that it feels great to have a computer, to make it really great from a design perspective? So he approached this problem with his own values. And this is how he created the complete ecosystem, the complete world of Apple. This is how he stands out from IBM and Microsoft. And there are just a few people who are really doing this, taking the time to assess how to stand out. And it's not about the USPs or everything that you put into your products or services. It's really to think about what is the market really wanting, and how do they perceive you as the business owner or the expert, the coach, the consultants. How are they perceiving you? And then how you leverage this character traits. It's not about changing you completely, just leveraging what's there. And this is what you can really see from Steve Jobs. He was really into design. He really loved design and great things. Yeah, great design. And this is what he leveraged with computers. And this is how you really stand out. And this is what I saw a lot of times when this was possible for the brands that we created or what was created with the sales trainer. So it was completely the same thing. The market was crowded, everyone was doing the same things, everyone looked the same. And how can one person stand out completely and dominate the market? And this is how you do it. So this is everything for the video. See you in the next one.